How to make authentic spaghetti bolognese. This is everything you will require to make authentic spaghetti bolognese. Ensure that your ingredients are as fresh as possible. To start, we are going to prepare the vegetables. Step 1. Peel and dice 3 carrots. Place the diced carrots into a bowl and put to one side. Now we're going to peel and dice 1 pound of Roma tomatoes. Using a knife, gently remove the skin of the tomatoes. Then thoroughly dice them. Place into a bowl and put to one side for later. Next, we are going to dice 3 garlic cloves. Place into a bowl and put to one side for later. Now we are going to dice 1 large brown onion. Place into a bowl and put to one side for later. Next, we're going to pick 6 fresh basil leaves. Then roughly chop them up. Place into a bowl and put to one side for later. Now it's time to make the bolognese sauce. Place a large skillet onto your cooktop. Turn on medium heat. Place 1 teaspoon of olive oil into the pan. Wait a couple minutes for it to heat up. Add your onion, carrot and garlic. Sauté for 5 minutes. Add 2 pounds of ground beef. Stir. When meat is browned and onions are soft, add tomatoes. Thoroughly stir for approximately 5 minutes. The tomatoes will begin to soften and release their juices. When they have adequately broken down, add your fresh basil, 1 teaspoon of sugar, salt, and pepper. Thoroughly mix and bring to simmer. Simmer for at least 3 hours, stirring occasionally. The longer you simmer, the better. When it's almost finished simmering, start preparing the pasta. Place a large pot on your stovetop. Fill with water. Turn on high heat. Bring to boil. Carefully place your spaghetti into the boiling water. Don't forget to salt the water. Cook until al dente, usually around 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, drain the water immediately. Now it's time to serve the spaghetti bolognese. On a plate, place down your cooked spaghetti. Then several generous scoops of the bolognese sauce. Garnish with fresh basil. This authentic Italian spaghetti bolognese was incredibly easy to make. The sauce is incredibly rich and delicious, and the pasta is cooked to perfection. Buon appetito!
Bring to boil. Remove from heat. Serve and enjoy. Bon appetit!
How to make dalgona candy. Making the famous dalgona candy from Squid Game is incredibly easy. Anyone can make it to perfection in a matter of minutes. You will need sugar, baking soda, cooking spray, baking paper, a non-stick frying pan, a cookie cutter, and a chopstick. Step 1. Prep. Place down a sheet of baking paper. Place your cookie cutter onto the baking paper. Thoroughly spray the cookie cutter and baking paper with cooking oil. Step 2. Making the candy. Place your non-stick frying pan onto your stovetop. Turn it onto low flame. Add 3 tablespoons of sugar into the pan. Immediately begin stirring with a chopstick. Ensure you continue stirring the entire cooking process. Be patient. It may take several minutes for the sugar to begin to melt. At first sign of the sugar beginning to melt, add 1 pinch of baking soda. Thoroughly mix it all together. Continue stirring until the desired honeycomb color is achieved. When all the sugar is completely dissolved, remove from heat. Immediately pour it onto the baking paper. Grab your cookie cutter and make an imprint in the middle of the candy. Remove the cookie cutter. Perfect! That looks so good! Add 3 tablespoons of sugar. Immediately begin stirring with a chopstick. Add 1 pinch of baking soda. Thoroughly mix it all together. Immediately pour it onto the baking paper. Make an imprint in the middle of the candy. Remove the cookie cutter. Add 3 tablespoons of sugar. Thoroughly mix it all together. Immediately pour it onto the baking paper. Remove the cookie cutter. Add 3 tablespoons of sugar. Thoroughly mix it all together. Pour it onto the baking middle of the cutter. Add 3 tablespoons of sugar. Thoroughly mix it all together. Pour it onto the baking middle of the cutter. Sugar. Immediately begin add 1 thoroughly mix it all together. Immediately pour it onto the baking middle of the middle of the cutter. Add 3 tablespoons of sugar. Mix it all together. Onto the middle of the color. Add 3 tablespoons of sugar. All pour it onto the middle of the cutter. Remove the cookie cutter. Remove the cookie cutter. Remove the cookie cutter. Is it not working? Make your own homemade mixture. Immediately begin stirring with a chopstick. Ensure you continue stirring the entire cooking process. Be patient. It may take several minutes for the sugar to begin to melt. Remove from heat. Immediately pour it onto the baking paper. Grab your cookie cutter and make an imprint in the middle of the candy. Remove the cookie cutter. Still not working? Print off a picture of the candy. Perfect! That looks so good! Enjoy!